Okay, there we go. So we're still trolling UMBC and Virginia, and we're not even trying to this time.
Yeah.
Anyway,
ESPN decided to.
so this is our Midwest region preview. So first off, we'll start off like we have with all of these, double-digit seed capable of making a run. I actually don't have a double-digit seed winning. I don't have a double-digit seed winning a game in the Midwest. I win pretty much all chalks.
I have Seton Hall, but I don't have them going too far. But the team I have going far is Iowa State, because if we saw what Iowa State did in that Big 12 tournament, they absolutely just played way better than Kansas. You need to calm down. You need to chill. You can't be dribbling in the house.
I got drugs.
Okay. No, but they have a physical offense. They're tough, and they have great guard play under Lindell Wigington.
Who?
He's a really good point guard for Iowa State. There.
I'm gonna pretend I whatever.
I know who he is.
So, I'm gonna go with New Mexico State. They're 30-4. They pretty much dominated Hawaii.
You're just saying that because Auburn killed y'all in the SEC championship.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
No, I'm not, dude. New Mexico State is good.
Do y'all think New Mexico State could beat Auburn? They could, because it's a 5-12. But do you think he's just saying
And do you
that
see
because
their
Auburn
look
beat
at their
Tennessee?
record? Look at their record.
They're 30-4. Oh, they're 30-4. Wait a minute. Virginia is 29-3. Are they going to beat Tennessee? No.
He's just mad because he's not a Tennessee fan. Anyway,
Tennessee sucks. They lost by 20 to Auburn.
in a game that meant nothing and actually helped us to lose. Anyway,
He wanted the SEC championship.
I did, but whatever. So, North Carolina and Iona. I'm going with the Iona Gales in an upset. No, I'm kidding. All right, North Carolina, obviously.
That's something Charles Barkley would do.
He would. It's like last year when he was with Kenny Smith.
Didn't he say Lipscomb?
He said, well, I got Lipscomb beating Carolina in the first round, and then Auburn won the SEC regular season last year. He goes, well, I didn't even have Auburn in the tournament.
Oh man, but I am North Carolina, and the key. Okay, look, the person that has, if North Carolina wants to win, the guy that has to play the best.
Kyle Gottenham.
No, the guy that has to play the best in the tournament is Kobe White. Kobe White, he has his moments, but he doesn't have his moments. One day he'll go off for 30, the next day he'll only get like 9. But he's a good point guard, and if he stays consistent throughout this tournament, North Carolina is a team to watch out for.
Okay, Utah State and Washington. This
Washington.
was a game I went back and forth on. It's the game we have on back here.
Wait, Isaiah Thomas is in this.
That's Isaiah Thomas.
That's Isaiah Thomas.
He went to Washington?
Yeah, you didn't know that? He was number 2. That's him right there. He just shot left-handed too, so that's Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, well.
Back to
Anyway,
it.
so I went back and forth in this game because, Washington is a good team, Pac-12 regular season champions. I feel like a lot of people were sleeping on them this year. And
Yeah, 'cause,
Utah
they
State,
do play in the Pac-12.
they beat Nevada. They stormed through the Mountain West Championship, or the tournament. And, I feel like they're a good team too. But I ended up going with Utah State because of the better record, and they were the higher seed. And I feel like they just have a better overall team.
I picked Washington 1.
Hey, look, Jay Billis agrees with me.
Oh my goodness, Jay Billis.
UC Irvine, the Anteaters.
No, but I have Washington winning. 1, because, first of all, after they had played well through that whole Pac-12 tournament, and then they get to the Pac-12 championship and they get blown out. First of all, they're going to come out, motivated to, win this game. Because, it would look bad for you to just be good in the Pac-12 and then come to
the Pac-12 sucks anyway.
That's true, but it would be disappointing to go do all of that, make the championship game, and then go to the tournament and lose, especially if you lose by a large margin. So they're going to come out motivated, and I think Washington's going to fight and win this game.
Auburn and New Mexico State. Again, a game I could see Auburn losing, but I'm going with Auburn just because they're hot right now. They don't miss from threes,
Yeah,
obviously.
you know.
They just don't miss 3-pointers, so that's also a reason to pick Auburn. And yeah, let's just freaking move on.
I got Auburn as well. Kansas versus Northeastern. I thought it was Northwestern. It's Northeastern. Oh, yeah.
Northwestern didn't even. They might have won a conference game.
Yeah, well, oops. Northeastern cannot beat Kansas. Kansas has really.
They
had a-
might. They might.
Kansas has had a.
I
but
could
look,
see it happening.
Kansas has had a tough season this year, but Dietrich Lawson has been like. And think about it. What if Azubuike from Kansas didn't get hurt? Like, do you
They
know
would
how?
be so much better.
Yeah, if he was,
They would have been like at least a 2 seed.
Yeah, if they
And that
had
would have made
him-
our loss to Kansas look a lot better.
Yeah, and like imagine, because like him and Dietrich Lawson, that would have been perfect. But Dietrich Lawson, he's really done well on that team, and I think he carries them in this game against Northeastern. They move on to play Auburn.
Okay, Iowa State and Ohio State. I'm going with Iowa State. Obviously, like you said earlier, Big 12 champions. You know,
And I just
they got good guard play, like you said.
and
They've kind of been a team that's been hot and cold off and on this year, but I think they'll
they're
beat
hot
Ohio
right
State.
now. Did you not see what they did to Kansas?
They're definitely
They
hot right now.
scrolled through the Big 12 championship. So I mean it was a. So that's why I have Iowa State. Moving on. Houston versus Georgia State. I have Houston. Houston. They really surprised a lot of people this year. I did not expect Houston to win 31 games. But then again, they do play in a very, like, not a weak conference, but like a conference that, like, a lot of people should thrive in. But they did win 30 games this year, and they had some impressive wins, didn't they? Pretty sure they had some really impressive wins that would help them.
Sorry, I wasn't listening. I was texting my agent. Anyway.
Agents. But I think they have about 30 wins, don't they?
All right.
Or they have.
All right,
Or
we
they
gotta
have
pick
had
up
some
the pace
good
here.
wins.
All right, Houston versus Georgia State. Houston, right?
Yes.
Okay. Wofford versus Seton Hall. Wofford, right?
Seton Hall.
Why?
D'Angelo, that point guard. I hate that point guard because he absolutely shot Kentucky's eyeballs out. But he can shoot, and if he shoots some more and he makes it, Seton Hall beats Wofford.
Okay. Wait, what? Kentucky Abilene Christian.
Kentucky, obviously. Yeah, you should the guys know.
Don't sleep on Abilene Christian.
But
I'm
yeah,
telling you.
they do shoot well from the 3-point line. They shoot about 40%.
And of course Colgate does.
What?
How's a toothpaste shoot good from the 3-point line? Sorry. Okay.
All right. So
Second round for me: North Carolina, Utah State.
North Carolina and Washington.
I wouldn't be surprised if Utah State won that game though.
Well, North Carolina is North Carolina. Who did I say? No, actually, I said Gonzaga was the most vulnerable 1 seed, but North Carolina might be the
We'll
second
get to
one.
that in the next.
Yeah.
All right, Auburn and Kansas. Here's literally my only upset in this region. I went complete chalk. Auburn beats Kansas and gets to the Sweet 16.
Kansas wins. First of all, Dietrich Lawson again is going to step up because Auburn doesn't have anybody that can stop Dietrich Lawson. They don't have anybody that can.
Bryce Brown.
Bryce Brown. What position?
Jared Harper.
Well, okay. Dietrich Lawson is 6'9". He's
So?
6'9". This man can shoot threes.
Then
and
body
he can
him
drive.
up.
Okay, but I still think he's going to dominate Auburn. And Auburn loses KU in the next round.
Okay. Well, unless you picked. Okay, never mind. Not real quick. Iowa State and Houston. I picked Houston, obviously. He picked Iowa State.
Upset.
Please explain.
Upset. Listen. Houston is a good team. Like I said, I have a lot of respect for Houston. They did win a lot of games this year. But
There's always a but.
Iowa State will find a way to win this game. They have great coaching. They're going to fight hard. They're going to out-rebound Houston. They're going to play better defense than Houston, and they're going to shoot the ball better than Houston. That's just what I think.
Okay. Let's see here. What were we gonna do?
Seton Hall first.
Oh, yeah.
I have Seton Hall first.
Wofford and Kentucky. I was so tempted to pick Wofford in this game. And
Because it's Kentucky.
No.
Yes.
Wofford's been good all year. They're on a 20-game winning streak. What Seth Greenberg said took me away from it. Wofford's 4 losses are all to good teams like Kansas North Carolina, all those games they've lost by more than 15 points.
Yeah.
So
Kentucky's gonna beat them by
Wofford
20.
will lose to Kentucky.
Yes, they will. But
All
I
right.
have Seton Hall. I have Seton Hall versus Kentucky. Kentucky's gonna play angry because obviously we lost to Seton Hall in overtime when we shouldn't have. But you know what? Kentucky's gonna come play motivated. Kentucky's gonna come out and play hard. The guy that's gonna be the key in this game is Tyler Hero. Ball game. Kentucky wins. They play Iowa State in the Elite Eight. No, Sweet 16. Oops.
Okay. Real quick, Sweet 16, North Carolina, Auburn for me. North Carolina,
Kansas.
yeah, for you. North Carolina, right?
Yep.
All right, I wouldn't be surprised if Auburn won this game, but I'm going with North Carolina. All right. For me, Houston and Kentucky. Again, game I can see Kentucky losing, but I think they pulled through and beat Houston in the Elite Eight.
This is where Iowa State's memorable run ends.
Of course. it does.
Kentucky. I think the guy I think that will come up big is Reed Travis. Reed Travis would dominate. I think Iowa State come up big. Kentucky wins. They play UNC for a rematch.
All right, hold on a second. There you go. Okay. He almost ended the video. I was going to kill him. So, our Elite Eight matchup. North Carolina versus Kentucky.
Rematch, baby.
Shut up. You are
Rematch.
about to slap me. North Carolina's veteran leadership pulls through and beats Kentucky in the Elite Eight, and they will face Tennessee in the Final Four.
No. I have UK winning, and it's not because I'm biased. It's because we all know what happened 2 years ago. Kentucky was on the verge of beating North Carolina with that memorable shot by Malik Monk. And then we didn't call a timeout. Calipari didn't call a timeout.
And then Luke
May hit that bad shot that was almost blocked by Isaiah Briscoe. But Kentucky, John Calipari is going to remember that. We beat North Carolina earlier in the season. Now, I know it's hard to beat a team twice. We beat North Carolina because of Reed Travis. Reed Travis is going to come up big in this game,
I didn't
too.
even think about that. That was a rematch.
Yeah, Reed Travis is going to come up big in this game, too.
Hard to beat a team twice in a year.
That's true. But Reed Travis is going to come up big in this game. So is P.J. Washington. Kentucky wins. I think Kentucky wins by 3. The score, 70-67. Kentucky in the Final Four against UT.
All right. Here's my prediction. Or, I already gave mine. Okay. So, my Midwest final is North Carolina over Kentucky. His is Kentucky over North Carolina. We will be back for the West.
Wait. Let me explain. Oh, and did I already explain why North Carolina is one seed that can lose?
you
Okay.
So, we'll see y'all for the West region and then the Final Four.